interesting angles to all the things that we have heard. We also heard the governor of Borno State, advocating that people should come out and vote, irrespective of who they would like to vote for. And of course, we also heard
got security challenge there. So
that's the point where he was saying that
he wants the people to send a message.
Yeah,
to step out there. But Donald Duke there talking about supporting people. Remember, they've got a huge challenge in that party, so they don't know how they're going to proceed. But you see, different strokes for different folks.
That's just the way it is.
So.
Okay, we have it's very interesting what's going on right now, and I'm very, very happy about something that everyone who has spoken, both our guests, the VIPs on the streets, and our reporters all over the place, the massive turnout of voters.
The problem is not the voters. They're out there. Even she attested to it. They're all there waiting.
All there.
INEC has not deployed those materials. It's a concern for everyone.
I'm also piqued by that, but I'm trying not to get angry because there's a statistic that I had to work out in my head. 72.2 million voters. That's 72 million ballot papers times 3. That'll come to about 216 million ballot papers. Some almost 600,000 was I think card readers, ballot boxes, ink pads in thousands and if not millions all over the place. Definitely that logistic is huge. Add that to the fact that this card reader at Maryland 1 cannot be used at Maryland 2, so the logistic is tremendous, Mr. Shiro.
Well, tremendous as it may appear, the elections must be held.
Yes.
And that's why you have zonal offices of INEC, you have local government offices, you have disaggregation at the ward level, at the polling unit levels. So, if you understand how huge, this constituency is, one would expect that you will redouble your effort to be able to achieve, the desired results. But if you look at it at a more global level, you find a situation where inefficiency trails everything Nigerian. Even where things should appear seamless, you just find people introducing some very confusing, situation, and everything goes haywire. So what needs to be done is for you to plan. In planning, you must, have your eyes on the details. I think that is the problem that we're having at the moment.
Wow.
And that is what INEC should confront. These issues, we're hoping to hear what scenarios happen. But, we've brought some reports from Rivers concerning what's going on. But now, the governor, we understand he's also out there to cast his vote. There you go. Wait. I see two. There are 2 ballot boxes on red.
Yeah, and 2 ballot boxes on green.
Oh, I get it now. Because it could feel faster.
Yeah.
1 ballot for that PU may not be enough. So they have 2.
Take a look at the perimeter.
Okay, he's going to speak now, anyway.
Election day is very much underway in Rivers State as voters are seen casting their votes in many of the polling units visited across the state, although there was an initial delay in polling units under Ward 5, 6, and 7 in Port Harcourt City Council due to late arrival of materials. But now, in Unit 7, Ward 9, in Obiakpo local government area of Rivers State, where the governor just voted. Voting is currently underway, but the governor has this to say.
From the reports I'm getting from the field, which I've said before, it's unfortunate that our military will descend so low we used to complain about the police, but today we have seen that it is not the military. But by and large, I think INEC is prepared, and apart from the military intervention, I think things are moving on smoothly.
Meanwhile, elsewhere, there are unconfirmed reports of some persons dressed in uniforms belonging to some security agencies hijacking electoral materials and disappearing with them. But we keep our fingers on that as we expect the authorities to give their reports on that particular situation which happened in Okrika local government area and other events of the day. But we keep our eyes on this developing story of elections across the states.
Well, we'll be getting back to correspondent Emmanuel Ere from Rivers State. They're in maybe much later, but some of the issues coming through, information from Rivers, really raising a lot of concern, especially when lives are involved. It's something you hope it's not going to escalate. It's something you hope that the security agencies will be on red alert to ensure that they do wrest the situation from where it is already, because it's a huge one here, something we should really avoid.
Yes, indeed, Chamberlain, you've situated it well, but I'm not sure the governor got that information, or the veracity of that information has been deciphered up to this time of someone being killed in the process. But it will be instructive if we get that report, perhaps from the INEC Situation Room as well, to let us know if that actually happened or not. But violence at elections, pre-elections, post-elections, during elections and after the elections is something that has been discouraged. It has been talked about repeatedly, many fora, and the consensus has been that no one should lose his life. According to what Mr. Ashiru said, no one should lose his life over an election. Even before he said it, the former president of the country, Goodluck Jonathan, did also say that no one's blood should be spilled over this election.
There's no one thing about
this or any election at that.